Well, hello there, Sagittarius. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are going to be doing your October career and money reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. And this reading will be good for the next 4 to 6 weeks, so really until mid-November. So let's jump into it. Let's see what we have here. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner's mind and building blocks. You're doing something new. You're going in a new direction. Oh, I love it. What a fresh energy this is. You know, we had the full moon in Aries the other day, and, you know, it really is, you know, such a powerful full moon, you know, really pushes us to the limit to see, you know, what it is that we want for ourselves. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Now, the beginner mind is, you know, kind of bringing in that energy of looking at things in a new way, but also understanding that, you know, sometimes our passion and our enthusiasm can help us to overcome any situation that we have, you know, with not knowing or not having the experience, right? We're really excited, but maybe we don't have all the experience, and that's okay. You're kind of building your experience as you're going through this. Now, I am going to say, this is interesting. You're trying to manifest blessings into your life, right? You're trying to move on. You're trying to get something going here. You know, you have courage, you have increase, you know, lovely energy. You're trying to get something going here. So let's see what is kind of preventing this. So we have conflict and we have 2 of Cups. So there's a couple of messages. This is career money, so we're not going the romance. For some of you, if you are having conflict in your personal life in any type of relationship, right, that could be coming into play into your energy of how to, you know, work on dealing with your career and money. But I also feel like there is this energy of somebody that you work with, or a boss, business partner, having a conflict. You could have a conflict with a loved one, romantic partner, about money, right? So there's kind of this conflict. For some of you, it could be even a conflict within yourself, okay? Because sometimes, you know, the 2 of Cups can represent us loving ourselves, okay, and making choices that are good for ourselves, but that could be causing conflict in your life in some way. Yeah, you're having to defend yourself here. Now, you're going to see victory. Okay, but we have, you know, the 7 of Wands, kind of defending yourself, standing up for yourself, standing up for your independent thinking. You could be even kind of like thinking of going, if you're with a partner or something, kind of separating from them, kind of going out on your own, and, you know, looking for recognition in another area. You could feel like you're not getting enough recognition from a partner, or from a boss, or from someone in your life. You're thinking about going out on your own. You know, I'm going to just go do this by myself. So your obstacle over the next 4 to 6 weeks, and this is what you're going to overcome. You have the fragmented energy and the 7 of Cups. Both of these are confusion about, okay, if I'm going to go out on my own, then where am I going to go? What are my options? You know, now this is not the type of energy we want to have when we are trying to make a decision, right? When we make decisions, when our energy is fragmented, it's not one of those energies where we're able to listen to our heart, okay, and do what, you know, is for our highest good. It's kind of, this tends to bring in an energy of fear. And remember, overall, you're having to go a beginner mind, you know, kind of like going out on your own, going in a new direction to build something more stable for yourself. You're not sure what that path looks like. okay, with the moon card. Could be a little bit fearful. Well, if I go out on my own, right? How's that going? What is that going to look like? You know, they're actually saying, let me see. Yeah, you have fear here. Fear about having to work, but it's not fear of working because you're a hard worker. It's really the fear of how the energy I got was how much am I going to have to work? But it's like time, you know, like how many hours am I going to have to work? I'm getting a sense that you're kind of afraid that you're going to have to do a lot of work, a lot of hours of work, a lot of energy into this. And then you have the Queen of Wands and you have the Death card, knowing that something has to come to an end. Underneath that, you have the Devil. You know, something disappointing. You're kind of holding on to a past disappointment, but that energy needs to end so that you can step into this Queen of Wands. Very confident energy, you know, very creative, business savvy, seeing things in with no fear. She has no fear. She's like, yeah, it'll work out. So let's see what we have here. Lovers. Interesting, because you have the Lovers coming up again. Yeah, I feel like somebody's coming in. Look at this. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Something's coming in. It is a gift from the universe, okay? You see, it's coming out of the heavens there. There's an offer. Something's coming in from somebody that wants to work something out. You know, this could be your business partner. This could be a client maybe that you've run into some conflict with, right? For some of you, it could be even your landlord. Say you have a brick and mortar type of store. So that's kind of interesting. They're saying, you know, it could be something with your landlord, like, you know, you're having a dispute with your landlord or other tenants in the building that you're in. There's a situation here, but somebody wants to come in and kind of, you know, get this to work out. They don't want you to get upset and leave, because I feel like you're kind of like, I'm out of here. There's a little bit of this energy. I'm out of here. You know, I'm not putting up with this. So over the next 4 to 6 weeks, it is really getting into your heart space, you know, with the Lovers card here, choosing what is best for you and for your highest good. You know, Queen of Cups, taking really good care of yourself, making sure that you are really nurturing yourself, not overdoing it, because there is this sense of almost like burnout, you know, of overdoing it, you know, having time, balancing things out, having time for work and play, not just doing work, because I feel like that is what's fragmenting your energy. You know, for some of you, I think this is kind of like new for you, right? It's kind of like, okay, I have to look at this situation in a new light. I cannot continue on this path. I can't continue putting so much time and energy into it. Could be that you're working so hard that it is affecting a relationship that you have in your life, whether it's romantic, family, friend, your children, or something. It's kind of like, I'm putting so much time and energy into this, and you're kind of, you know, trying to defend that situation, because there's part of you that's really enjoying your work. So you're kind of like, well, yeah, but you know, I'm gaining a lot. I'm building. I'm in this building phase, right? You may have started your own business. It's kind of like, well, I'm in the building phase. I have to put all this time and energy into it. But there is a sense that if you continue working like this, the problem is that you're really holding yourself back from the life that you really and truly do want, because you have the Lovers card. It's almost like you're deceiving yourself of what it is that you truly want. There's the sense I have here is that there's some hidden motivation, perhaps, in all of the work that you're trying to do, right? It's almost an energy of trying to prove, you know, to yourself or prove to others, something like that, that you can do this, or that you can get, you know, your business started, or, you know, but there's you know, one of the obstacles you have, okay, is that it's almost like I'll do this, I'll do this, or I'll go out on my own or something. But you are truly wanting, you're truly going to need the help of other people to get this to work. It's almost as if you're trying to keep it all a secret, not let anybody help you. You could have a side business. Maybe you have a side business and you're keeping it really secret. You don't want anybody to know. Yeah, you got the 10 of Cups here. You're really, and look, you have a Hierophant. If this was not career and money, I would say Sag. This is a love reading, right? You're having to get on top of being on the spiritual path. It's almost as if, you have to have the courage and the strength in order to understand. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of trying to figure out, how can I be on my spiritual path and also have fun in my life? It's almost as if you feel, if you have started a spiritual business, especially, there's kind of this energy of you are working a lot, okay? That energy is definitely here. You're working a lot, okay? But it's almost as if Spirit is coming in and saying, Sag, you can't continue working this hard, because if you do, you're going to get burnt out. We need you. Okay, your light and your love, your spiritual gifts are needed, to help heal and bring love to the rest of the world. So it's kind of like, we know you're feeling fulfilled, because the 10 of Cups is the energy of being fulfilled with your work. We know that you're being fulfilled, and the money may be starting to come in or something, right? And you're like, I'm feeling fulfilled. But it's also about delegating, okay? 3 of Pentacles. It's about kind of sharing the responsibility here. I feel like if you have started a business, like maybe in the last 6 months to a year or so, I feel like it's really starting to take off. And it's kind of like you have to go back to a beginner mindset. What is happening is you are seeing such an increase perhaps in your business. The way you don't realize is, I think you're getting really excited because some of this windfall is coming in. You have the Wheel of Fortune. There's windfalls starting to come in. The money's starting to come in. You're getting really excited about that. But it's almost as if you are going to burn yourself out. And then it won't last. So it's kind of like Spirit is kind of like, okay, you have one, you see the Temperance card, 1 foot. Well, and this is your energy. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, right? But it's kind of like that represents 1 foot in work and 1 foot in play. Like you have to have both in order to be balanced. And so I feel as if, it's almost as if the harder you work, the more you're getting kind of, it's drained. It's almost this energy of, do I really want to be spiritual? And I totally get that. I mean, I'm only laughing because I can totally resonate. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, this is so much work, being spiritual and having a spiritual business, or trying to start one, or trying to figure out what your soul's purpose is. It's like, oh my goodness, this is like so much work. Can I go back to the days where I just wanted to work 8 to 5, get, 2 weeks vacation and a pension when I retired, it's almost a little bit like that. But it's about finding this balance, finding balance between work and play. Yeah, how can I be more flexible right now? Because I feel like there is this little bit of energy. You're not being flexible, right? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today, and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. Okay, there you go. Go do some yoga. Well, I do feel that really plays into this, right? That you're kind of like, there's almost this energy, I have to make hay while the sun is shining. It's kind of like, well, I don't know how long this is going to last, so I have to really put a lot of energy into it. The message here is the wheels are turning in your favor. The blessings are going to keep continuing to come. So it's kind of like, don't worry, Sag. I mean, yes, do you want to continue working? Yes, but you need to kind of get a new beginner's mindset about how do I balance this, especially if you're an empath, right? How do I balance, having this business or this career where I'm helping other people, but also then rejuvenating myself, giving myself what I need so that I can still have enough to give to others, because you are truly needed, Sag. You are truly needed. That message is loud and clear. So I think it's kind of like your spirit guides and angels are kind of like, go play. Go take a day off. Go take a day off. Or learning how to delegate. That's the other message there. Learning how to delegate. Don't try to, you cannot do it all yourself. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much love and light. I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And I appreciate all your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.